Hello, viewers. Today we start a new series, where I will analyze the characters from the show, Miraculous Ladybug. I know, no one needed it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You don't have to thank. Hee hee. First of all, of course, is Marinette Dupan Cheng. Also known as Ladybug. We know she's 14 years old. Of course she should be at least 18 by now. But this universe probably doesn't move forward in time. Today, we're just focusing on her. We're looking into her head. As far as possible, everything I say is based on my guess and what we know from the show. Marinette is apparently a very nice and helpful person. From the episode, Chris Master, we know that she is the best child in the world. Without contradicting, we can see that she is always willing to help others. Also helps people she doesn't like. We know that. That's the fact. The girl is portrayed as the perfect person. Without defects. Literally everyone likes her. Usually a girl is nice, cheerful and sociable. She loves fashion and loves her family and friends very much. She has a good heart and is very helpful. She always tries to help others and sometimes puts her interests above her own. This is shown in the episode Player 2.0, where when designing t-shirts for Kitty section and designing a poster for Jagged Stone, there's almost no time to put the H-story test. She is also very diligent, because she never gives up on her duties. He doesn't tolerate lies, you can see that in many episodes. Therefore, it was unpleasant for Chloe and Lila, who were then taken over by Akuma. And here we have the first disadvantage. But okay, it's nothing. This is normal and does not affect their friendliness. In this case, it's easy to understand. But let's look deeper. Everyone knows, Marinette is obsessed with Adrien. Knows his daily routine. She knows everything about him. At least she thinks so. Hee hee hee. She knows what he's doing and where he is, every hour. Don't you think it's a little strange? I find it a bit weird. I just started to wonder why I am analyzing a children's fairy tale. Probably everyone knows that creators do not take their viewers too seriously. Okay, whatever, it was just a breakdown. Let's continue. Stalking is not good and Marinette does it like nothing ever happened. Nobody tells her because she's so perfect. Or it's just a hopelessly written character by the creators. But we assume that's not the case. Marinette can sometimes be clumsy and has low self-esteem. She tends to be nervous and panic in awkward situations. These awkward situations can include her attempts to talk to her crush, Adrien, or moments when her secrets, such as her secret ladybug identity, are in danger of being revealed. She is also often afraid that she won't be able to cope with the tasks set before her. For example, she fears that she won't be able to design a bowler hat for a competition within the time limit. She sometimes has trouble coming up with a good excuse to justify her absence while she was saving Paris' Ladybug. The girl can also behave impulsively and irrationally. In the episode Copycat, when she accidentally sends Adrien an embarrassing message, she even goes so far as to steal his phone to prevent him from listening to the message. However, when she is accused of stealing Chloe's bracelet, she starts making baseless accusations against other, also innocent, students. When the other girls flirt with Adrien, she becomes jealous and tries to get in their way. In the episode, Volpina uses Ladybug's powers to humiliate Lila in front of Adrien. She is also able to go as far as trying to get into Adrien's house, as shown in the Oni-chan episode. Despite everything, Marinette learns from her mistakes. When she makes a mistake, she is eventually able to admit it and apologize. Okay, so she has flaws, makes mistakes but can admit to them and apologizes. So what's wrong with that? Well, nothing. The problem is not here. We need to look even deeper, and to see it, let's look at her as a ladybug. Here, an important character that we cannot ignore is the cat Noir. His presence makes us notice the bad side of Marinette. The ladybug constantly rejects the cat. Can be explained by the fact that he loves her and she don't loves him, but doesn't that go too far? Each season the cat gets smaller and less important. But okay, that's not what we're talking about today. She values him far too little. Only in the episode Glaciator she is able to see inside him and genuinely understands that he really loves a ladybug. But it doesn't really change anything, she is as mean to him as she was before. One gets the impression that she puts himself above him. She often insults and mocks him. If only she knew it was really Adrian. I mean, she's found out a couple of times already, but you know what's going on. Well, I would feel terrible finding out that the person who constantly offended is the love of my life. Admittedly, I still haven't watched the entire 4th season. Yes, I know, I'll watch it, but not yet, it's too hard for me. But I know she didn't show off in Catwalker either. Okay, let's leave the poor cat alone. It's time to take care of Luca. Luca is another boy Marinette hurt. But can she be blamed? Yes and no. Surely Luca was close to her, but is it okay to have a relationship with someone when you love another person? I don't think so. Among other things, in the episode of Desperata, we see the disgusting behavior of the girl. Blinded by the perfect Adrian, she doesn't mind Luca's feelings. In conclusion, is Marinette a bad person? Of course not. I'm not going to defend her, but her behavior, although toxic, does not lead to corruption. After all, it's good that a seemingly good character has her flaws, even if they are not named in the series. Of course, it could have been presented better, but it's not Marinette's fault anymore. Many times the girl proves that she is really strong mentally. Such a role she plays can be very destructive. So, I hope someday the series will be better and we will learn more about Marinette. Maybe someday she will come to her senses and not be a stalker XD.